This is why I love my YouTube series. Let's get started. Episode 3. That was all backwards, but who cares?
The game being reviewed today in this episode is
The Last of Us!
Where to begin with The Last of Us?
So many feels. So many. A lot of it. Right here. In the heart.
Let me start by saying, this was a cinematic gaming masterpiece. The game was beautiful, the story was engaging, the multiplayer was kick-ass. I mean, it was a package deal. Now why I love The Last of Us is because it was a completely different story compared to other games. This story focused on characters as opposed to sheer and raw violence.
Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of violence in this game. Like, brutal violence.
But the majority of it was about people and their relationships with one another. Tess and Joel. Tess and Joel. Bumpin' uglies. Bumpin' uglies. I've never grown to love such a pair of characters as I have in The Last of Us. Despite it being a very typical concept,
Post-apocalyptic zombie world.
the characters and their relationships were engaging enough to really make it unique in itself. I love that the main character you play as,
The psychopath.
he wasn't particularly a good guy. In essence, he was actually a bad guy. But he was a bad guy that found the old him, which was a good guy. And he didn't find who he really was through typical stuff such as love and romance. He found it through guardianship duties over a little precious girl.
Seriously. What little precious girl takes out a switchblade, starts stabbing motherfuckers?
Maybe you're right. The little precious girl wasn't the best description. But she was definitely a young teenager with a fucking attitude. That's for sure. Over time, you just see a really great relationship form between them, and they really become fond of one another. It's sort of typical in the sense that they first hate each other at first. I mean, but what do you expect? You know what I mean? But they eventually grow really fond of each other. Another thing that was really interesting about it was how they conceived the zombies. It was through cordyceps fungi, which is something real on Earth that really does that shit to creatures.
Death a little scary.
The campaign was just fantastic. The story was great. Interaction between the characters was very nice. The game kind of reminded me like Beyond and Heavy Rain. Not quite that set on characters, but it definitely strayed away from just raw violence and really kind of tried to project you into the world of humanity on the brink of it. It was basically a Walking Dead, but in my opinion, so much awesomer, if that's even a word, to see play, you know what I mean? Yeah, and you can't forget, there's fucking zombies. If you don't like zombies, something's wrong with you. Just stop. Moving on! Now the multiplayer. Don't ask me why, but I could have never anticipated the multiplayer being as good as it was. Or is, rather. Just like Gears. But a few different things, though. One, you were able to create, like, bombs and spike bats, shit like that, in-game. Amazing! There's an in-game shop in the... I was like... Bravo. You know? Second, it was way more tactical. I know Gears is a pretty tactical game, but this game, They gave you literally nothing. You had to collect. You literally had to, in the heat of battle, had to collect things if you really wanted to sustain yourself during combat. So you really had to pick and choose when you're going to fight or when you're going to fall back. Oui, oh, amazing. I've never given any other game 5 stars besides Gears, but fucking buddy, my dog. As I was saying, I've never given any other game 5 stars besides Gears, but The Last of Us. 5 stars. With flying colors. Flying colors. I think I'm going to get a tattoo, just like I did the Gears, but of The Last of Us, probably right below it. I don't know. Maybe. It's that good. No, I'm done. Well, guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching episode 3. That was 4. 3. Thanks for watching 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're both friends. Oh, yes. But thanks for watching episode 3. Hope you liked it. And as always, got a question for you. As our survival partner, who do you prefer? Joel from The Last of Us?
Or Rick from The Walking Dead?
Mr. Neck Eater, whatever he does. Leave your answers in the comments below regarding the question, and don't forget to subscribe. Please do. Another short video. You horrible kid. You know what? No, I'm done. No, I'm done. No. Did you hear this kid? Every fucking video, this kid. No. You don't understand. He makes me cry. Do you know I cry to sleep at night? Yeah. No. Words hurt. Just like wasting points on a gun that fucking sucks. Yeah, you wouldn't understand. No. Yeah, that's why. Fuck you. No. Fuck you, bro.
See you later.